Hello and welcome back to our Deity India game. So it's getting quite late in the game, and last time we made some real progress, somewhat reluctantly. I didn't want to play it like this originally, but we had to. Indonesia was sort of running away with things. Now we're in total control. It takes a hit, and we captured the capital, and last time just another city. We also stole a total of 11 great works of them, and now our culture output has risen quite considerably because of that. And of course, Indonesian culture has been reduced by quite a bit. If that's gonna be enough for tourism victory, I don't know. I'd love to send a musician over there. But we'd have to piece out for that first. And just now I'm trying to push it a little bit. I'd like to get them to surrender, and then that would truly be the end of the game. I'm gonna get that musician now. Here, and I'm gonna move him fairly close to the border. It's gonna take a few turns, and then we're gonna have the internet. It's gonna be a great enhancement to our tourism output. So that should also be good. Just now I'm trying to get in here somehow, maybe let a city stage to capture that city or something. And over here we could liberate Valletta. I'm also gonna try and do that. On the other side, things are not going great against the Songhai here. Their ships are incredibly tough as it goes. We got submarines now, that should help. And we also beaten back an Austrian naval assault here. Actually, I don't. I'm sort of pissed off about what he did up there. I want to try and take that city somehow, just so get our oil back here. I'm not sure if it's gonna happen, but it would be good. And he's willing to capitulate completely without doing any further damage, except... Yes. You've seen the light, mate. Good. And now... just wanna see where everybody is. America is pretty powerful. Jesus, they're spread out like fuck here. And he's been sort of going a bit back and forth a few times. So, but he is text behind. 8 texts behind, in fairness. So, I'm gonna place my ships here. Sort of a reasonable lineup. Something like this. I'm gonna bring the other ones up there. And everything that's down here. I'm gonna let some heal. But I'm gonna move them up to protect our city here. I say our city, it wasn't ours in the first place. Those can heal the units. I'll probably just leave them as they are. Yeah. Okay, what's going on? Special session, that is usually a shit ton of money. Let's take that. 1400 culture is nothing, it's like a third of our output. New army we don't need. Let's just take the money. Not that we need money, but it's fine. Let's just take the 75 culture. And there we don't have to do anything. Let me just check that out here, because we've got the spy up there in that city. But he's only level 2. I'm meant to put down the defenses of that city. No, that is a level 3 spy. Conducting spy mission. No. Move to hideout. Yes, and then that guy move to hideout. Yes. And then the level 3 guy move back to that city. So high. One dude, that's the one. And I don't know what to do about this one here. I could maybe move him to Gao. Whatever we can do there. And that guy, I think we could finally upgrade him. He's got most every promotion under the sun. We've got quite a bit of aluminium now. And he actually survived up here. Let's make him that and... two submarines? I thought another one. Yeah, that is some proper damage. 30 is cool. Hey! Again, it fucking bullshitted me somehow. Look at this, it's almost dead. It's 2 HP. How can that cause 38 damage? Just out of interest. Where is my... No, one of them is on intercept. Let's do air sweep here. Okay. Then he will be the one doing the intercept, okay. Or the nuke here. One more. 60. What? It's ridiculous. Seriously. There is a river here, okay. And what are you doing here? I mean, it's doing that annoying thing with the arrows now. Or is it? Yeah, it is. I'm just gonna pause it and reload it. It's something, it happens when, I think there's something to do with, from a city or something. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna pause that here. So I reloaded it, I just saved and straight up reloaded. I hope it's gonna be fine now. The ship's taking all heal and let's do that. And the musician, let's move him straight here. And another scientist. It's gonna get us to the internet even more quickly. It'll be the same turn that we can pop that guy inside the territory here. And submarine. Actually, we can do that because those ironclads don't know about anti-submarine warfare, I don't think. Let's give her another flanking support. Let's just be a bit more aggressive here. And here I'm sort of building random. Atomic bomb. Well, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could pop it here if I wanted to. Just gonna hold off. I think most everybody will not love me for it. Okay, next. I don't want to speed things along though. Ideally, this being the last episode, maybe we can do one more, but let's just see how we go after we pop that musician and we get the internet. It should accelerate things quite a bit. And even so, we're gonna have to exceed the culture output. Then we have to build that thing which is taking, I don't know, what, 6 turns or something in the capital. If that doesn't happen, we can. If that doesn't happen, we can still go for a science victory instead of accelerating towards that as well now. They brought another ship and damaged my battleship. Well, I don't know if that happened last time. Let me just show you. I took the second policy here as well. I think I did, didn't I? Yeah. I just purchased a worker. Stuff to repair everywhere, including those things out there. We don't have to be exact here, but just move them sort of reasonably close to that city, and there is a guy sitting inside, in fact. Now we have to be just a little bit careful. I remember a game where somebody sent a carrier pretty close to us with a nuclear weapon in it. Oh yeah, that's from the Apollo program. Another free guy. Yeah, that's and just before I started, I considered going for combined arms. I mean, it takes a hit, but it takes a hit, but if somebody could get that, the Shanghai could. I'm just gonna get that quickly. It's not gonna be much of a detour. Hubble, CERN, then the booster, then that, and that. That's the quickest path. There's a free scientist here, a spaceship factory. CERN is 2 free ticks, and then we go for the booster first because we need to build 3 of them, and then we can get the other 3. So pop that guy. There is one tag. The next one is imminent. And that one would maybe still go up there and just fill that gap. And we can go here. That's also pretty reasonable, and I think we can stop getting submarines as well. Even though they are fun. Such fun. Now we heal on killing things as well, which makes a big difference. And America is here. Oh, nice. And that fucking arrow is here again. It's so annoying. And we can upgrade this one land ship in a minute. And we're gonna have to heal, I guess. We got submarines and they make short work of those fucking destroyers, I guess. Oh. 14 damage only. Anti-warmonger, that is so disgusting, I mean. 42. See, I cannot quite. I can't even tell you how disgusted I am by that. 10 HP, and it still does 42 damage. Next one. Okay, go. Free for 30. Doesn't matter, I do it. What is that? He's got that and... Okay, let's maybe do that and... 8 for What? That is ridiculous, honestly. I mean, no damage. No damage. It's ridiculous. Just go for it. I'm getting extra XP now, so that's what I'm doing. But honestly, it's just crazy. That fucking arrow, is that arrow just frozen here? Oh, there's another nuke. That. Delhi. Great firewall. I don't think we need that. Do we? We could. Some science. We got bugger all else to do, I guess. No, check that tourism thing in a minute. Submarine, we don't need any of that stuff here. And what do we do? Science, I guess. Culture. Doesn't much matter. Let's just go for science. The arsenal we could do is more culture, and then here we could actually get a minefield here. If there's one place where America might just do something, that's there. Oh yeah, I meant to check the tourism thing, I forgot. Where's my musician here? Yeah. He had to change to freedom. He actually had to order before, I think. Chris, I thought that was my sphere of influence now. Combine arms. Crikey. That was actually a mistake. Let's stay back. I'm not entirely sure you should have submarines leading. Maybe fine. Not. That's a force, isn't it? Text 2. No good. Okay, here. Atomic bomb. So tempting. Oh, what? He was boarded, I think. Like, tourism. Let's just have a look here. Where are we? Yeah, the internet gave us like almost 50% more. And now we are on 59%. That doesn't seem like a lot. Let's do that. And that is for 25 turns. Okay, it's 59%. Let's just remember that. Next. I haven't got a lot of oil. That was last copy, in fact. They killed the submarine. Seriously. Washington Pentagon, okay. I have a couple of fighter jets out of that. Seriously. Ironclad damage to submarine, 55 damage. Still fallout there, how disgusting is that? And another one. Okay. We just lost one, so. Let's just hide. I don't wanna do too much here, in fact. They're still healing. This one is healthy. And what have we got here? Trout veins, okay. Wondering, in fact, where's our range guy here? Rifleman. 86. Maybe that is enough. Let's move him up. I could blockade the city at least. Should we nuke the Austrians because we can? That place. Tony Putra.
Ήκουσα σε πρέποντα της αλωτρίας.
59%. We're gonna check at the beginning of next turn how quickly that goes, and then 24 minutes we're in. We must just pause it and oh, that's a lot of guys in there. That is also a lot of guys. I'm gonna put the other triplane on intercept. Anything that comes out of here. And honestly, I could nuke that anti-aircraft gun that would damage the city. Only thing is, I didn't really want to do it like that. That's repaired. Where was that last one here? Let's just stop that here. Austrians and their guys here. Okay, that actually makes sense that we can't attack a land unit with the submarine. I thought the game would maybe allow it. Let's shoot once and be out of here. But how much killing do they take here? Here. You know what? Oh, actually, what's the range? It's only 6 tons, isn't it? Yeah, we can't even do it. We'd have to upgrade it to a nuclear weapon. Where is that? I thought we had that already. Atomic bomb. Where's the next evolution from that thing? No, hang on, we've got that, isn't it? Is it? No, it's here. It's... Sure, it's one of those here. Lasers. Nuclear missile. Maybe it's that thing. Fine. But those submarines can actually attack cities. That is a thing. Let's get rid of this thing first. Mm. $1893, that is okay. You're gonna get a promotion here. Where is the other triplane? This one, intercept. And the other one as well. Okay. I don't know what the range of those triplanes is if they try to attack our ships here. Is that gonna work? If they start sinking our ships, we're just gonna peace out. I can't be bothered. The triplane did. What died here? A machine gun. The one that was here somewhere? He brought out a Gatling gun and that was it, or what? Ah. I forgot to check the tourism. Let's do it this turn. Indonesia. 65. So I think the way to go is to pause the video and... So let's just try and do it slowly. That doesn't work. You do that. You do that. Honestly, I can't believe. Okay. That. Dogfighting. Air supremacy. Plus 2 operational range. Intercept. Village start. Village start. $42. Oh. That is on a hill, isn't it? Okay, that's a bit brutal. There's a bomber here, isn't there? Bang. It's also a nuke I can't use. Another excursion, okay. And yes. Still can't kill him. I'm just gonna keep shooting now, even if I lose that thing. We don't have a blitz guy here, do we? No. Okay, then you again. Oh, that's the garrison gone. Let's in fact do that. So maybe next turn we can do something here. Ingar, whatever. Let's do that. Another one. And up, target city defenses go. Might be too late. And whatever. Research. And research. Next. Ah, 42 minutes, I should pause it. I'm willing to go up to an hour, but okay. That ship is still alive. And I think that thing we can destroy. And that river is a bit unfortunate here.
Is the following trade of interest?
I'm gonna give you something, but just not that. I'm gonna give you one aluminium or something. Just to be seen to be trading. And he moved all the bombers out of here. Still 39. Bollocks here. Okay, we're gonna kill the garrison now. It's too late. Progress though. Start range. Triplane intercept. Bomber. Yeah, one interceptor. Yeah, we can't do that. We could attack down here. Twice. That one. Okay. Hang on, that's a different one anyhow. We got 3 of them here, wow. Bang, garrison go. Actually, in that case... Bang. I'm not gonna do anything anymore, just to research everywhere. Yeah, it's too slow. Theodora's gotten there. I think she's the closest to us and take Vortex behind. So, what else can I do here? I should start sending my workers back up to repair that oil. I'm not entirely sure I actually have a need for it, but I should. Come on. With firewall. Just not do anything here. I think we might lose them if I don't go back. Okay, that's it. There's a new guy in here. Okay, now we're gonna make progress. Sufficient progress. Bang. That guy here. That guy there. Yeah. Block the way. In fact, let's just pillage this thing here. And then he can think about what he wants to do. Let's get a triplane over to intercept anything that might come. Next to it, okay. That's a promotion. Don't. Putro. Oh, we got those things. Jesus, what's gonna be quicker? We only need that if we go for a science victory. I don't want to do it. Maybe in Delhi anyhow, because we should. But I'm gonna pause it because we have to. I have to do the maths. Find out which one is the best for that city. 86 Pop Delhi. And I think this is one of the largest I've ever had. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so a brief update. I just peaced out. I was about to take that city, but honestly I don't want to. Same turn, America offered a defensive pact. So that is that also sorted. And now I can sort of head straight for the culture victory. I I'm also... Ah yeah, cargo ships here. I took a new policy where I got 2 extra cargo ships, and that is from the Freedom one. I now am sending them all to Indonesia. That guy might go here, could pop him yet. And all the units, just put them inside my charity so they heal water. I'm not going to do anything else with that. Let's just put them all in here. Maybe I could hide them up here, maybe, if they're needed. So, let's have a look how that actually changed things, or not that. And now we're up to 82.5. So things are improving rapidly. Good. Let's see it here. +108% rising now. And trade routes are going to happen. Of course, our culture is getting ever more. So I'll be back in a second. So it's just a few turns later, and we just reached 100% on Indonesia. And I can't build that thing yet. So I'm gonna get a workboat and just get the overflow for the next turn. And I'm also gonna pop that guy somewhere. Maybe down here, or does it matter here? That's just... you can't use those for the Citizen Earth. Checked. But what I can do is I'm gonna steal all production tiles there are, even the most, or even the shittiest ones. Okay, so that's fine. And now we got almost 2000 production. It's gonna be 4.5 turns to get it, I think. Next. Look here, it's exactly 100%. So hopefully next turn it'll be enough. Get some overflow and then maybe in 4 turns we're done. Dot. Created or destroy some missile cruisers in the meantime. Another scientist. Okay. Almost done repairing. And we got one more spread. Why not? There. Enjoy our religion. I could actually get... oh, I can't. But maybe here I can get a stupa? Yeah, more chosen. That, oh, we got one more tile there. Workboat, never mind. Scientist. Oh, workboat, actually, I forgot about that. You can go up there. Up that. That. And we've got 4 turns. Peace treaty with my man Askia, and now... why can I not do that? Hey! I don't understand. Oh, the Songhai! Are you having a laugh? Really? I've got my man here. Honestly, I can't do it. Oh, that's so annoying. Indonesia. 100% from the concert to 10 turns, so... ugh. The Songhai, where are they? Well, I can send them down there. I don't know if that's gonna work. Bollocks. Let's just not do anything. Okay, I'll be back in a second. So we finally got it. I got my musician down there. I was able to pop him. And the next turn I started building this thing. It was 4 turns, and now after this one we're gonna be down to 2. And we just had a baby boom in the city. Or everywhere in fact, so we're up to 94 pop. I don't think I ever had a city this large on DT. Not even with India before. I don't think I've ever had a 94 pop city. Sort of reasonably interesting if it goes beyond 99 up to 100. Is it? I'm gonna tilt that thing here. The digits. We don't know. Askia is fighting America. They're sort of, yeah, America harassing them and a vessel. I'm staying out of that. I'm not interested. I just want to finish the game. We can sort of start recapping. We started off with the Pantheon, and I was quite lucky. I saw the mountains here, and I think I had like 5 in range or 4 that I saw, and I took that Pantheon. And then we were lucky enough to discover this natural wonder here. So that was pretty good. Later we got another one way over here, Lake Victoria. And, oh, what? Did we just get a production bonus on top of everything else or something? Well, anyhow, so done. Replay. Let's have a look at the map maybe and just play that. So we started here in the top left. We had quite a bit of space. I changed the settings at the beginning of the game. I had like high sea levels or something, sparse resources, and I think we had like only 4 or 5 cities to start with. That's the 4th one here. That's the 5th one. We went over there, and eventually, where are we? We captured one of Indonesia, settled up there pretty close to us, and they were doing pretty well anyhow. Greece sort of annoyed us in between, and eventually we destroyed those 2 cities here. And that should happen anytime now. No? There's one and there's the other. Then Indonesia popped 2 cities up there. So eventually we destroyed them as well. And there's something to be said about that, because it's really difficult to win a straightforward tradition victory. I think Arabia is pretty good. Egypt, you can maybe do it without any military interference. But here Indonesia was doing pretty well. And as usual, if you leave some of the civs to themselves, they just get very powerful. So here we actually, after we took those 2 cities, we actually attacked another one here. It was not really meant to conquer them as much as to keep them busy, you know, and don't invest into their buildings and or sort of finish their buildings and then invest all their production into science or culture or something like that. That was the main intention, but eventually sort of I think I pieced out, and then they declared us. It was a joint war with the Songhai, and then I nuked the capital and took it. Actually stole 7 great works and then another 4 from the other city a little bit to the left here. And then that was finally enough. Also at the same time we were sort of getting hit in tech. We can have a look at some of the, not that. So 5,000, that's actually pretty good for Thingamabop. I want to have a look at the crafts. Let's sort of take some irrelevant civs out, like Austria was a vassal. Greece was my vassal. They actually helped us a bit, get some of the culture and stuff and money. And Arabia and Byzantium were our allies. The Songhai. So let's have a look. There's only like culture return, that's a relevant one. And that's us here. So we really did really well. I don't know what happened here. Oh, I know what happened here. Was it no, that was not a travel ban. That's tourism, isn't it? I don't know what happened here. But we yeah, our food situation was amazing. I mean, that pantheon of the mountains and getting food of that was amazing. Then we took the Godwaros, more food. So that was really good, to say. Culture, do we have ticks here? Happiness. Okay, that's a bit wild. India. So we were struggling in between. You sort of see it, the spikes at the bottom there. It took us the longest time to get over that, but once we did, it was amazing. Golden age points. We had our religion geared towards that as well. And quite early, we reached the golden ages and we just stayed in it. Military might. A number of policies were sort of doing reasonably well throughout, but Indonesia was a hit. And then eventually we caught up a bit and overtook them. Policies, number of known ticks. Let's take somebody. Let's take America out of there. Maybe the Songhai. Sentium. Let's just compare us to Indonesia. So they were above us most of the time. And eventually here, that's when I started taking the two cities that settled near us. He was a great writer. I mean, those two cities, I mean, one of them I kept eventually because it was really good. So they had a unique improvement. And then, of course, then they get the unique luxuries as well. So that was a pretty good city. Ended up on 50 pop almost, and that's 95. I'm sort of almost tempted to carry on to see if it goes beyond 100, but maybe somebody can tell me in comments. Yeah, but it did drag on for, I think this is the 19th episode. Quite a bit. Quite long. As I said, not easy to win a tradition victory. But it was okay. It's just we could manage it to just staying peaceful. Again, there's lots of mountains here, so that pantheon was actually superb for us. Even more up here. A couple more in that wonder here, it was good. Yep. So I hope you enjoyed the series. Thank you for watching it, and I wish you all the best. Until next time, bye bye.